Hello gentlemen, welcome back to the Spurs video. In the last episode we had two decent games indeed. A little bit late minute winner against Newcastle and then a pretty decent game against the young lad Lamine Yamal against Barcelona. 2-1 win right there. But this episode we have got Brighton, Middlesbrough, Fulham and also ending on PSG, which could be a very tasty last game indeed. Now in the comment section in the last video the main kind of thing was about Reece James, how me was kind of coming forward with him. And obviously Rafael, we need to try and neutralise him over the top and make him a bit more, getting him behind a bit more. I think we need to try and neutralise a lot more because that's what we're important for, and he is fantastic indeed. Regardless of him scoring goals or not, we want to play him like that. But going on to Reece James here, we said to kind of not dribble with him, which I kind of see, to be honest. And that's what I've done here with the wing back kind of development plan here. It gets his pace up, gets his agility a little bit up because he's not too then stocky and kind of like limber, if that makes sense, kind of moving around, not so stiff. And also getting that defensive and stamina up massively as well if he's going to be bombing up the pitch left, right and centre. But other than that though, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off this first game right here. However though, if we get to the notifications right here, I believe we did have a message before I got into it. Well, I can't really find it now, which is a bit annoying. I'm not too sure why I can't find it. But basically it was Benjamin. Oh, there he is. Sorry, there we are. I found it there. Doping me as per usual. It's been pretty much saying that Benjamin Sesko has been playing pretty well recently and he wants to potentially start against Brighton. So we're going to grant him his wish here today because he is a decent player and we don't really want to kind of push him out of the team too much with just being on the second half team. The only difference in this game though, ladies and gentlemen, because we have got 4 games, I'm actually going to take a bit of a gamble this game and actually play this game as a highlight because I feel like we could beat Brighton with the team in the form we have been in here today. So without further ado, let's get into the highlight game. I think we should be able to beat these quite comfortably on a highlight game. Is it going to bite me in the ass? Could do, but let's find out. So here it is then, kind of a one-off kind of game in a sense here. Sometimes we do a highlight game in the Premier League if it's against a bit of a team where we feel like we can get the comfortable win here. So we're going to do that against Brighton here in the Premier League. So let's see if we can get the win here and kick off this episode with a W. Good challenge over for Asia. We're going to get the counter-attack kind of push there. Rafael out, try and push him inside. And someone made a good note that obviously Rafael and Gokoras are quite lean, tall strikers. They're not going to have really the natural feel of a person like Hotspur, who recently has probably been the best dribbler in the team, I would say. Benjamin Sesko, good 1-2 there to Koku, but he is drawn offside. So I get that, to be honest. I really do agree with that. It's kind of like the Lionel Messi, the Hotspur kind of player. So I do definitely agree with the comment that said that. So we just need to take that into consideration, and when we give them the ball, that ideally the 1-2s need to work a lot better. We just need to utilise his pace a lot more and then just maybe not to be so tunnel vision run at the team here. But the Lee's here. And Gruder. Good little play this so far. I don't want to give him too many gaps. There's a shot on target. Vicario has to force the save. And a good clearance there from Adogi. Should have held it down. We do. And Koku there. To Sesko. And I can see a bit of a run going on one now from Rafael. And can we get them, put the Jets on him there? We just tried to get past Hindwood there, but we just couldn't get past it on the last touch. And it will be an actual penalty kick here for Brighton. Is the highlight game going to bite me in the ass? And Veliz, the Argentine, could do it against Vicario, and he does. Brighton take the lead in this highlight game. Is it going to bite me in the ass? There's still a long way to go, but a good finish, a good pen for Brighton. Vicario on the pen spot has had a decent conversion rate recently. But we need to tally it back now. 40th minute Spurs. Want to go in for the back-to-back Premier League titles here. Benjamin Sesko here. Trying to get a bit of speed here. And he does get some speed. Gets around him. And it's a good challenge in the end. Great defending. And the corner kick here for Spurs. Literally straight after Sesko gets challenged there. We want to see Gokoras potentially come on the pitch here soon. Ball gets winged to the box. Sesko is there. Rafael goes into Mickey van der Ven of all people. He's in a good range there to have a shot at goal, the centre back. And I think it's still going to potentially play on. I know it's going to go out of zone now. And we're going to get another chance here. Hopefully it doesn't end a lot. I'll take a draw, to be honest, against Brighton. They're not a bad team, but I think on the highlight game we should be expected to win here. That was very poor there. We did play the pass, but it just didn't happen. And now looks like we're going to get counter-attack in the 50th minute here. And there's a lot of balls on here. Can we get a ball quick on there? And I think he is on Rafael. And he will be. Rafael, can he get the equaliser here? And he does. Of course he does. Perfect example there. And he's doing the gritty, which is the bit of a ratty celebration. on our team, but we'll take it. We will take it indeed. And that there is just perfect example where we just need to neutralise him over the top. And it's actually done us on the highlight. We're going to get another chance potentially here. And Zumbendi here going forward. Zumbendi, number 19, gets the shot off in time. It just gets clipped by number 3. And they get it out. 60 now. Brighton's got to count. It's a long highlight game. This is actually kind of turned out to be kind of like a 90th-minute game at this rate. Mickey van der Ven does well. Straight away we neutralise that attack there. A draw against Brighton isn't a bad result so early on in the Premier League. But we expect a win. Feliz. Mickey van der Ven again, but getting a bit unfortunate with the challenge. That should be ours there. We're not going to get it with Gruder. Weaver there plays out wide. De Van der Sun in the Hindwins ones. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but a shocker once again. Van der Sun, Brighton kind of being patient here, and I'm not liking this. To show a goal, and Vakara has to force it out for a corner, but I think that should be the end, and it will be ended as a draw. I'm not too worried about that. Obviously, it's just kind of a learning curve in a way, maybe not to commit always to the highlight games. But other than that, I will take it. I think we had a couple of chances, and to be honest, the goal we did concede, it was a 50-50 chance. It was from a penalty, so there's nothing I could have potentially done with that one, unless obviously saved it, but we guessed the wrong way. It's a bit of a 50 chance, as we've just said. Other than that, I don't think we played too bad. There was a lot of chances, but we just got a little bit fortunate near the end. We'll take a draw, though, at this early on. 1-1. Let's get into the next one. So here we have it then, 2 days' time, and we have got Middlesbrough right here in another highlight game, which will be in the Carabao Cup. This game I expect to win here. We have got 2 unsaid messages as well, and then one's obviously going to be from a radio. I know the next game we might even retain the squad, but I feel like the rest of making me the game coming up. Well, we're also going to get rested, my man. We're also going to play with the second team here. We're going to say keep up for Benjamin Sesko. He didn't do too bad. Obviously, didn't really score in that game, but he did do the odd chance where he did do the step-overs. He nearly got through there, and you can see the second team is absolutely battered. So, of course, we're going to play with the second team here on the highlights here. For me, this attack has been the best so far this season, and I agree with the comments. Obviously, against the weaker sides, they're going to do well. Hopefully, again, now against the weaker sides on the highlights, they should dominate again here with Modric being the captain. Let's see how it happens. Let's get into it. So here we have it then, Tottenham versus Middlesbrough in this highlight game. Back-to-back highlight games there, but this one kind of matters because it is straight knockouts now, so we need to get the win. I'm hoping the second team, who, like I said, have been the more better team so far, especially in the attacking region, does well against Middlesbrough here. So obviously we could play with the main team, but they need it resting here. But like Rachel did say in his message, but Luka Modric here, hoping to put a good delivery in here. Luka Modric swings the ball up high there. Number 15 is there, and Abanez, who hasn't had the best start to the Spurs career, nearly makes it 1-0, and they've actually drawn back a foul there. Surprisingly, the highlight hasn't ended, which is a bit strange. I don't know why. But it seems like now it's just going to be a normal game on about 12 minutes. And I was going to say, and there it is. Finally, it ends. Middlesbrough attack on the 11th minute, their first attack of the game. I'm expecting a couple of goals here, though. I am indeed. Finn Azaz, who's been tremendous for Middlesbrough this season. Finn Azaz again. And we sort of saw that. And Leifert does get a shot off against Henderson, but it's a good catch. And Spurs get a counter-attack now, and there's a ball on the left-hand side. I'm going to put it over the top, and hopefully it will work. Can we get the ball over the top? It has, but the bounce is a bit dangerous. Oh, we could have just let it play on, but the loose ball is just enough. But we get a solo goal now, and it should go to Benjamin Sesko here. This should be a goal from the former RB Leipzig striker. He wanted to play in the last one, but can he convert here today? It's a good shot, and the keeper does get a touch on it, but it's enough to just go in regardless. And our new number 10. It's a weird number to have for a striker, but we're just going to allow it. Gets the goal. Finally, we score a goal in this game here today. Let's continue on, but a decent finish from Sesko. Got quite fortunate though, I must say. The keeper got a good hand to it, but it wasn't enough to just parry it out to one of the corner flags. The ball down there, and guess who it is? It's Rafael, the speed demon, running through. This should be another goal, and it is. He comes on against Middlesbrough, and he's going to be a rat. He celebrates right in front of the Middlesbrough away. And it's 2-0 with Rafael. Another goal for his Spurs career. From him and Son out, he has been ridiculous, to be honest. Archie Gray here with the last chance of the game. I'm going to actually lay it off here to Raphael. Oh, and to be fair, well, alright then, fair enough indeed. It ends 2-0 there. Also couldn't get the chance for Raphael, just got clipped, I suppose. We would give our condolences to Middlesbrough. They do head their way out of this campaign in the Carabao Cup, but we qualify to the next round with Raphael and Benjamin Sesko there getting the only goals for Spurs. Finally a win under our name. No draws, but finally get a result. But now we head back to the Premier League, where we do now play the rest of this episode with the full games on the 90th minutes. Let's get into the next one, but a decent win against Middlesbrough, 2-0, quite comfortable in the end. Let's continue on. Right, ladies and gentlemen, into the first 90th minute game, and it will go against Fulham away. Considering where they are in the table, we'll just double check this right now. We are obviously second, drew to Brighton. But as you can see, Fulham has literally only won one game. So now what I'm thinking is, with our last game going against PSG, we want to start with that and play with our main team. So I'm actually going to play with the second team once again, but this time at Craven Cottage against Fulham. So then we can have pretty much our full main team fully fit for PSG, which I think is a smart move from myself. And we've seen it before. This team dominates these smaller teams here. No offense to Fulham. Well, I'm only going to say they're a small team only because where they are in the league. No offense to them right there. It should be a result here, though. I feel like, to be fair, it's a decent team, Fulham, but our team here, even with the second team, it looks a lot more stronger. Kind of a bit of a kit clash here, but I think we'll just probably keep it the same. That probably is the way the game has kept it on for me right there. I'm expecting a result here, though. Hopefully we can do that at Craven Cottage. Let's get into it. So here we have it then at Craven Cottage against Fulham. Our first game on the phone 19 now. So let's see how the second team once again does in the Premier League. Spence with a good challenge there, and Odobert, who's by far been the best player for the second team this season. One of the best players so far this season for Spurs, I would say. He's been phenomenal, and he's very fun to play with indeed, with the quick tappy feet that he's got. And he's on the ball now. He's going to run down this wing here. Sesko's on the edge of the box. Sesko will get it. Sesko the header. And with the manual heading, I honestly thought he might go for the half volley there, but he did go for the header instead. He could have touched it down for the volley, but it's unlucky. It's a good chance so far, though. He's in the right areas to score. He just pits it wide. Unlucky. Leno there with a good clearance, but we should be able to get that with Gray, and he does. But Modric gets a bit fortunate indeed. And now Oliver has found a gap in behind here. And Oliver, can he get it? Oh, what he does is terrible goalkeeping from Leno. It's a really delayed shot, actually. But it has worked. And who else? A goal for Odobert. Luka Modric with the assist. He got fortunate to get through Luka Modric, but it actually worked out in the end. I was tempted to go across goal, but it delayed me right there with a weird shot. And it was enough to put it past Leno. That was terrible goalkeeping from Leno. But we'll take it. 1-0. So Odobert there with the goal. So far, Spurs away are looking fantastic in this episode so far. And Spence there. And Fulham are really pulling apart here. And looks like it's going to be another goal. Shoot, I was going to say, why did it take so long again? But 14 minutes in. And Sesko gets another goal this episode. With Spence capitalising on Fulham's terrible defence so far in this game. It came on the same side. That is shocking, but we're going to capitalise off it. Spence, I could have gone for him himself. But why not give it to the striker that needs more confidence within this team? Well done. 2-0 already. I've got the feeling that this could be one of these games where we could be seeing a high-scoring game. We normally get them now and then. And 2-0 up within 14 minutes pretty much is looking good. And here we go again here. And Sesko is through again. What is their defence doing? Sesko! And it's another goal! It's 3-0 under 20 minutes. What is going on here? This is embarrassing for Fulham at Craven Cottage. The home side. I'm surprised their fans haven't walked down yet for a beer at half time, or even now. Because this is absolutely embarrassing. Hand their heads in shame, but we're going to take advantage of the goal difference here. And the playstyle plus has come in there for Benjamin Sesko on the half volley. It's 2 goals from already. Okay, so can Fulham finally just keep the ball for 2 minutes? Because this is terrible. They literally cannot do anything here. Piera. Kovazovic here. Look at what they're playing here. I mean, I'm just trying to intercept them, but Anderson. Costain there, and Ansu Fati does well, but it will go to Fulham possession here. Wilson. Luka Modric try to get him off there. And Ansu Fati just keeps going out to this position again. Wilson. Down line to Costain. Can't not get the ball. Wilson getting a lot of the ball. Fulham eventually playing a bit of possession now. We get a bit lucky there. Oh, but it falls foul though. It's a good shot, to be honest, and Henderson with a good catch there. So he's going to let the team just kind of space out a little bit here. And throw it into Spencer, who has got an assist already today. There's a ball down line there to Odegaard. Inside, so open in the middle here. And Modric could find a ball there to Ansu Fati. He could get on the score sheet as well, and it is. It's 4-0. It's 4-0 to Tottenham. I mean, we might as well just simulate this game, to be quite frank with you, but we're not good because we want to try and go for goal difference. But Modric with another assist, and now Ansu Fati gets on the score sheet, and what a surprise. Our most dominant attack so far this season, every single one of them has scored again. I mean, the Middlesbrough game on the highlight was a harder game than this. Crazy. So 4-0 in the first half. In the 35th minute, Ansu Fati, the former Barcelona man, gets another goal for Spurs. I mean, Spurs are looking dominant. I mean, Fulham somehow need to get 2 goals back in this first half because this is embarrassing. And look at this, look. Great, just raise the interception. And once again, we're through. And Benjamin Sesko here. It's a good touch. Well, actually, what is that touch? Modric with a first-time shot, though. Why not? I don't know what that shot there was. Sesko. Well, not shot, sorry. That touch. That was dreadful. But Luka Modric going for a bit of an ambitious one. Why not? I mean, 4-0 up. I really saw there, and that is going to be a foul. I did think it would be. Approaching half-time now. 2 minutes extra time now. Should be blown for the half, and we probably get this ball going with Archie Gray here. And we do. And Sesko does get a good turn, and there might be a goal before. I was going to say, I've got to try and concentrate here. I was going to try. To be honest, I didn't actually want that pass there. I've seen Odegaard making the run out wide, but I just couldn't get it with Modric. But regardless of that, it doesn't matter. I feel like we've won this game regardless. Anyway, we're 4-0 up in the first half. A handful of defenders here for Benjamin Sesko. I do definitely agree. He probably could have been on a hat-trick now. But we'll definitely take this so far. 4-0 going into the second half against Fulham is, well, the perfect half, you could say. Let's continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, with us being 4-0 up, I think it's the perfect time now to introduce a new player to the team, and that is obviously Scamacca, with Morgan Rogers coming on the pitch as well for a bit more game time as well. But let's see how Scamacca gets on. Considering we're 4-0 up, I think it's a good time to bring him on. Rogers here with a good chance. Could go for the finesse shot here, and Leno with a decent save. Looks like a substitution here. Lopez Cruz goes off for Smith Rowe. Well done from Morgan Rogers though. Goes up high there, and Archie Gray might get up for that there. Banners, can he win the second down? He can, and Misrid Assar going for the shot now. Nothing prevails from it. But Banners with a good chance in for the centre-back. Hits the post. Good chance indeed. Unlucky. Back out wide there. Scamacca's in the middle. Scamacca's a good header, but the keeper down the middle. Of course he's going to save it there. It's like firing. They're not even closing us at this rate. What are they doing? Oh, not off the ball. What is Fulham doing? They're not even closing us down. I mean, I'm surprised Rogers didn't score that, but right off the ricochet and off the ball. Unlucky indeed. I don't know what they're doing here, Fulham, but we'll take it. It's so strange how some games can be physically impossible, even if you're playing a League 2 side. And you're going against a Premier League side in Fulham here, and they look terrible. Inside to Rogers again. He's getting more room outside the box, and he's hit the woodwork twice now. He cannot score to save his life. Scamacca, it goes into Ansu Fati. Oh, let's go for the top of hand corner. Why not go for the ambitious attempt there? I don't want to take off Spence because I want to save Reece James' stamina for the PSG game and our last game this episode. I feel sorry for Morgan Rogers. He deserves a goal. He's hit the bar. He's hit the post now. It's very unfortunate indeed. Smith Rowe hit. Spencer, good run there. Can try and get to Scamacca. That's why I got the height down there to get the flick on there. And that is a terrible pass from Ansu Fati. I don't know what he was thinking there. We'll get it there. Scamacca going for the 1-2 there. Does get the 1-2 and Scamacca should get the goal here. It's a tap-in for him. And on his debut, Scamacca returning to the Premier League does get a goal for Spurs. And there's another assist for one of our wingers. And now the boos are coming out in Craven Cottage, and rightly so, because their defensive midfield have been honking this game. We could have parried it, but we have just cushioned it into the bottom left-hand corner. With a tidy little half volley from the Italian in number 22. Leno's been beaten 5 times. So's the defence, and we're looking good. Just got to continue on now, though. I mean, literally have just got to continue on. Get the goal difference up. That's all we got to think about now. Could be our hardest win well, definitely is going to be our hardest win so far in the season, I feel like. There's a ball out wide there. And it does go to Ansu Fati. Tries to cut inside, but Anderson's had enough. He brings him down on a bit of a reckless challenge, but it does work. Ibanez, that's a lot better from him there. Rogers with a good touchdown there. Can't get the pass up against Lukic though. Wilson. Both from Kirkez does fantastic there. I'll tell you what, Mr. Sarr and Archie Gray have had a fantastic game as well, and that will be a foul there. And I was going to say, definitely a yellow card. And see if we can probably lay this off for someone here. And it will get laid off here too. Scamacca with a good chance here, and what a finish! Welcome to the team, Scamacca. What a finish indeed. Look how far out this was. A fantastic power shot. Rockets into the bottom left corner. And it looks like Benjamin Sesko's got competition this season. Well done. So 6-0 to Spurs. I mean, what is going on here? But we'll take it though. Like I said, I keep repeating myself. Oh my god, I thought they failed the pass then. I was going to say, I thought we was through again. Costain there. Anderson. Could play this. And Scamacca does fantastic again. And I tell you what, he could be on for a hat-trick. Oh, I was going to say, if the pass was a little bit better or a bit more earlier, it could have been on for a hat-trick for him. But I don't think it will now. And I think that's all she wrote. Unless the ref's going to allow one last chance. I don't think it's going to... Oh, he might do. He might do. Scamacca's in the box. Can he head it down? Still goes for a minute. Oh, I was going to try and get it to him to get the hat-trick. But it doesn't fall natural for him. But regardless of that, 6-0 away to Craven Cottage and Fulham. Scamacca with 2. I mean, I've completely forgot who scored, to be quite honest with you. I believe Oliver got 1, Ansu Fati, Sesko with 2, Scamacca with 2, and I forget who was the other one. It might have been Ansu Fati, or I'm not too sure. But we'll get to see it again here. But 6-0. We came close to getting a hat-trick for both our strikers today. But regardless of that, it's unlucky. But that is out the way now, and it was the... Oh, so it was... Oh, it was kind of... Oh, it was Oliver, I'm sorry. But there you go. 6-0, but now it's time for the French Giants in PSG. So here we have it in the last game of this episode, and we have, of course, got PSG with Jesus, Kevin De Bruyne, Vitinha, Fabian, Kvaratskhelia, Ousmane Dembele, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Lucas Hernandez, and also Donnarumma. They actually got Xavi and Dybala this time for the team, and Pacho there on the bench. Surprisingly, no Barcola starts for them, which is a bit strange, but we do see on a bit of a technical glitch sometimes with this game. But here it is, though, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The main team is out. Now, you're probably thinking you could probably start Scamacca or Sesko, but I think we're just going to keep, well, Scamacca probably more on the bench. I'll tell you who I will put on, though, is Archie Gray for Spence, because I do believe he can play right back, and you can see with Spence's down a half, Archie Gray can actually play right back, so we'll take out right there and get him on the pitch. Other than that, though, that is going to be the team, though. Can we end it with a dub here? It's a hard game indeed. Let's get into it. So here we have it then, obviously in the Champions League so far. We did get the win against Barcelona, but now there's another big challenge back-to-back against PSG. And it could be a ball straight away there over the top. Oh, it's a fantastic header. Call in Robin Van Persie with the diamond salmon header. Because that is what it kind of was like. Let's be realistic. A headed looped over the keeper. The type of goal we don't expect Rafael to score, but he just keeps surprising us from scoring outside the box to literally diving headers over Marquinhos there. dipping over the keeper. And he ain't at all. He's not a small keeper either. I mean, it's Donnarumma. He's massive. What a header. And what a stop. What a stop for Rafael, and good chorus there. Once again, linking up. A fantastic diving header. And Kvaratskhelia will be offside there. But what a header. What a header. Reece James here. Obviously a player not to drill with. I do remember the comment section saying that, and I totally agree. Hence why we want to grow it up on the actual development. And here he is on the wing here. Could be a ball into the back post there. That looked like quite a good ball, actually. It's unlucky. Well, cool there. Good pullback there. And Sangori has left it to Zumbembe, who could get a bit of a power shot. Now it's a good save from Donnarumma. And Zumbembe there. A fantastic save. And Donnarumma must be quite embarrassed at getting chipped. Being about 6'8" or something. He was a 6'7". Good ball into Malk. And Sangori is there, but it does go high. And it's unlucky indeed. I mean, at the moment, Spurs are absolutely battering PSG. And we expect this with Spurs being probably the best team in the world in this scrimmage. Well, definitely top 3 or 5, you would say, for what we are winning. And obviously reigning Premier League champions. Well, how they got past there, I don't know. They did try to pass it back to the keeper. And Mickey van de Ven does well in the end. So many there. It's not the best one there. Ooh, I don't know how that was a comfortable challenge, but we will take it. Koku. Going to force out wide there to Kokores, and we're going to go pull back Rafael to come short. Faking him out there with a bit of skill. And we couldn't get it back there. Unlucky. There's a good chance over Arajo there. I mean, this offensive unit is fantastic. I mean, the duel they've got is fantastic. Reece James cuts it inside to Koku there. And Koku, I'm going to try to tell Rafael to make another run here. He did it in the last one. It actually goes to now over the top. Oh, that's unlucky. I think if it locked onto him, it would have been... Could have been... Oh, hello. Hang on a minute. Sangori! Oh, fell actually. And Donnarumma... Don't know what he was doing there. I think he just tried to catch it, but... Felt lovely for a half volley there. I think if it locked onto Rafael again over that over top ball, it would have done a bit better. I'm actually going to try something different here, because... Crossing into the box has been very nerfed in this game. I'm going to go out wide here, then swing it in. Going to Mickey van de Ven, but it's not really a good chance for him. Sangori needs an option here. Adogi does fantastic. Adogi! Oh, unlucky. Obviously, he has scored some bangers in his time and then full back positions, and he needed it again there. Did brilliant with the dribbling there. And we are due another goal, it seems. Been quite an entertaining game so far for Spurs, but that should be Sangori's. He does fantastic, and then we're going to capitalise this again here. Bayoko, better dribbling needs to be there, to be honest. Needs to be cutting a little bit better. A bit poor from him. Vitinha there. Out wide to Kvaratskhelia. That could be Oz. Oh, I thought we did have it there. That's it from Reece James. That's fantastic from Reece James. And a great clearance there to Rafael. What a touch from Real as well. Overlapping run, and it just gets inside. That's a crucial interception. They've just tried to hold it off quite comfortably enough to get it there, and it doesn't matter anyway because it will end 1-0 at half-time. A very high-tempo game, especially for Spurs. They are definitely in the driving seat to win this tie here today. But Rafael with a very unpeculiar goal for him, but a fantastic finish you can't take away from him. But 1-0. Let's get into the second half. So no changes after the break. I think the whole team is playing naturally quite well. If there's one person I think that's been a little bit off, it's probably Bayoko on the wing. Hasn't really made a massive impact this game. So we might see him getting subbed off recently. Oh, I was going to say I'm trying to concentrate here. It's a good play here. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha, good pass inside to Dembele. It's a great save for Corey, but it is offside regardless. What a save from the keeper. Yeah. Don't know why I said recently there for Bayoko. Once again, I get mixed up with my words. An absolute shocker, but he could be going off soon. Let's just say that. Koku there. Good cut inside. It's a good little play this. And Rafael with a good chance again. And it's him again. And it's good Corres with another assist. And this guy is just running rampant for Spurs this season. Him and Odobert have just been ridiculous. I know I keep going on about Odobert. But what a finish again. Outside the box this time. On the weaker foot, I believe. What a strike from Rafael. It's 2-0. So Rafael is just cooking for the Spurs team once again. It's been a good game so far. It's a good bit of play there. No, that will be a foul. I was going to say, that will be a foul. Just literally just bear hugged him there, to be honest. What can we do there? Gabriel Jesus has come on for Kevin De Bruyne. He was starting in the opponent analyst, but obviously it has glitched for him to be on the bench. João Neves. PSG kind of playing a bit risky at the moment, playing it backwards. And Sangari just picks it up comfortably. Poor. Very poor there. I'm just going to say, Bayoko has had a bit of a poor game today. Ousmane Dembele, rapid as he is. It's a good ball at top, but it is offside. And we will take it right there. No, it's definitely offside. I was hoping for a quick sub there for Bayoko, but let's just see what he does. It's near the end of the game regardless. Another top ball there. And a good little flick down to Rafael again. Good ball there to Gorkores. Them two are linking up fantastic. Didn't want to force it there though. Unless he got changed. Udogie. It's a good ball. Gorkores is there. Couldn't do it though. And now there's an open space here for Sangari. And wow, that was a shocking shot by myself, I will say that. And I think for that he's going to come off. I think 84 Murasai is going to come onto the pitch here. That wasn't the best shot at the front side. He's had a good game. But that was woeful there with the manual shooting for myself. I tried to aim for the corner and it obviously completely backfired. And I think it was more closer to the corner flag than the actual goal itself. You could say I've had a mare there. Ousmane Dembele. Udogie's got him in his back pocket this game. Well done. And Udogie will strive this forward here. And Bayoko could make the run over the top. He has. And can we get the cross in straight away? And it goes into, and it goes... Oh, I was going to say, imagine he scored that one as well. Rafael, take a bow, because he has just had such a fantastic game here today. Really carried this attack with Gorkores. I don't even think Gorkores has had a shot this game, to be quite honest. It's all been him just assisting the ball. He's doing Koku's job, but we said, and I've seen it in the comments section, we've got to give him time to adapt to that position. And win it again there. Good play of this. Back post could be on, but why is it... Oh, this bloody game sometimes... Oh, mistake at the back, I was going to say. I think Erwin kind of saw what I was trying to do there with Rafael. I was trying to wide ball it right across because Bayoko on the back post was open. And it just didn't hit naturally to him. And Sada doesn't get it. Jesus there. And Gonzalo Ramos. We're approaching the end of this game now. Reece James on the wrong side of him there. It's a good shot. A goal! Oh, what a finish! What a finish there from Kuluskela. And as you can see, oh, he's kicking off. Some words was exchanged there, but you got to say, what a finish there from Kuluskela, former Napoli player. Just loops it over Vicario. Normally he wouldn't concede like that, but it's a great finish. PSG have got to go back. So that just came out the blue there. A bit of shame for Reece James. He's had a good game, but he just gets the wrong side of him there. And that happens. And now PSG are come with the attack now, right at the deadlock. And Mickey van der Ven denies him anything there. Well done. And that will be it, ladies and gentlemen. PSG could have maybe got past Mickey van der Ven and got a draw at this game. But it ends 2-1 there with a fantastic finish from the former Napoli and Kuluskela on the wing for PSG. But all eyes once again on Rafael, who were brilliant goal in the first half. Well, two fantastic goals regardless, really. 3 attempts, 2 goals. One man of the match. Easily the player's favourite. Well done indeed. A successful episode today. Just a shame against Brighton with the draw. But it is what it is. 2-1 on the biggest stage of all in the Champions League. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this episode. And just got to go over this episode once again. As you can see, the last game, 2-1 against PSG. Fantastic. Obviously, we had a bit of a slip up there against Brighton. Middlesbrough was a bit of a slow game, but eventually opened up. And then we had a battered ram at Craven Cottage. 6-0 away to Fulham was a ridiculous game. As you can see, top of the league, so regardless of that draw, still undefeated with Wolves and Man United being undefeated. But now it is going to see who will pick up the first L of the season in the next episode against Man United. Unless it ends as a draw, but it can't do. There's a huge game to watch right there and play. One team has to win and ruin the other's team being undefeated so far this season. A fantastic episode. Raphael scoring an absolute screamer, and then at Craven Cottage, the second team just demolishing teams like they have done so far this season. Other than that though, like I said, a brilliant episode, 100%. If you did like this video though, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.